Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I greatly appreciate you being here. So for today's video, I did want to play with makeup today, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. It is currently the end of August, and for me, it's just that really awkward time in between summer and the best holiday ever, Halloween, and it's kind of like, oh, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? But if you follow me on Instagram, then you already know that I have been kind of branching out and getting more creative on there. I've been doing really creative looks, whether it's something that I come up with or something that I'm just inspired by. I get inspired by another artist and I recreate their look, and I really love doing that because it really gives me the chance to practice and play with makeup and have fun, and it's also given me a chance to further grow both my Instagram and my YouTube account. So win-win. And while I have so much fun recreating looks and posting them on IG, my poor YouTube channel, y'all never get to see this. Today was one of those days where my spirit was itching to have some fun with some makeup, and I'm wanting to recreate a look from one of my favorite IG artists. And so I said, you know what, instead of just doing it for the gram, this time I'm gonna film it. Obviously, from the title, you guys already know today I'm going to be recreating a face chart. One of my favorite face chart artists ever is at Milk1422 on Instagram. He's a Russian face chart artist, and he creates some of the most amazing, creative, beautiful face charts I have ever seen. Every time he posts one, I'm always like blown away and intrigued by them. However, I've actually only recreated one of his face charts, but I know I definitely want to start doing them more often because they're just too good. And so what better way to share my second ever Milk face chart recreation than right here on my YouTube channel with you guys. So with that being said, this can only go two ways. Either I'm going to do a great job, I'm going to kill it, or I'm gonna butcher it. And with me, either one is possible. If you guys want to see my attempt at recreating a Milk face chart, then keep watching. Alrighty, so I'm going to pop a picture right here on the screen. So this is the face chart that I decided to go with and recreate today. He has created so many different face charts, and they all range from really detailed and intricate to also really simple and glam and easy to do. So for the sake of this video, I decided to choose something that was not too hard, but also not too basic either. Actually, I think this is a face chart he drew up back in 2016. I believe that's when this one was from. So yeah, this one is a couple of years old, and I really think that it needs to be brought back to life. So yeah, starting out, looking at the face chart itself, the first thing that obviously stands out to me is the bright pink blush-ish stuff happening around the edges of the face. So I think we are going to just start there. And to do that, I'm going to grab my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blood Sugar Palette. I'm going to reach in and grab this bright pink shade right here called Cavity. And I'm going to take it on a kind of brush like this. This is just from Ulta. Yeah, so we're going to take her and just kind of start placing her all over. Oh my god. That is pink. So I'm really just placing this in all the areas that I would normally put my highlight. So that's interesting. And from the picture, it also looks like it kind of comes down a little bit right here on the very top of the cheeks. So that's where we will place her. And as it starts getting to the top of the eyebrow, it kind of just fades off. Oh, I did not mention this, but I'm sure you guys, obviously you could tell, I did go ahead and do my base and my brows just because, you know, we gotta save some time here, okay? Plus, the face chart and all the details that are on that is what we are concerned with, okay? You guys have seen me do my base. All right, and then on this side, it shows a little pink coming down from here, and it looks like it's coming all the way under here, about midway underneath the eye, and then it kind of just goes like this. And then going in with the Morphe M433, I'm just going to go in with that same pink shade and bring it right here underneath the brow like it shows in the face chart. Alright, so taking another look at the face chart. On the eyes, there's not really any shadow, but it does look like there's some black in the crease there. Also some black on the lower lash line. And then on the one eye here, it looks like there's a little bit of smidge of black on the inner corner. as well. So yes, that is what we are going to do next. So now obviously the Blood Sugar palette does not have a black shadow in it, so really quickly I'm just going to hop over to my It's My Ray Ray palette, and I'm just going to dip in with this little kind of packer brush here and reach over and grab that black, which is called Black Beauty. So I'm just following the natural shape of my eye, kinda. Then of course the lower lash line, and then on this side the black just kind of goes and stops halfway. I know right now everything looks very crazy, but when doing any kind of artistic look, especially a face chart, you know, you just gotta be patient, give it time, because by the time you're at the end it all pulls together. There's also a little black right here at the beginning. Then again on this side the black is just right there on the outer corner, and it stops about halfway as well. Alright, so now going back to the face chart, from the looks of it, looks like it's about that time to go ahead and start adding in all the fun lines and dots. So to draw on the red lines, I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint in the shade Uncensored, and I'm going to take this tiny little angled detailed brush. And the reason why I chose this one is because, well, it's a beautiful bright red, but also this formula is kind of watery, not in a like bad way, but it's really liquidy, so it's like perfect for using as like liner or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna take some on the back of my hand and start lining away. And then to draw in the black lines, I'm just going to take my Wet n Wild Black Mega Liner. Alright, so we have our little rough sketch done here. So moving on to the other side, using the same two products, I'm just going to dot it up, honey. Alright, so now before we do the lips, for the eyelashes, if you look at the face chart, now he does some face charts that have some really crazy dramatic lashes, but on this specific one, the lashes really are not that dramatic at all. So instead of putting on a pair of lashes, I think I'm just going to go in with some mascara, and the one I'm going to be using today is by L'Oreal, and it is their Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. Alright, so now the very last thing we have to do are the lips. Taking a look at the face chart, the lips on it, actually right in the center you do see some bright pink, and you also see some red, and then the rest of it is pretty much glossy, like kind of giving me that real anime or K-pop beauty type feel. You know how they do their lips where they just put a little dab of color in the center and then the rest is just glossy? Yeah, that's the kind of vibes I'm getting from that. So that is what we're going to do. To do them, I'm first just going to take this Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick in the shade Hot Plum. It's a really gorgeous kind of hot pink shade, and it's going to start placing that right in the middle of the lips, right in the center, making sure not to go too overboard. Alright, and then just taking this NYX lipstick in the shade Matte Red and putting that in the center of the pink. So a really small tiny amount. So now I'm just going to go in with a plain clear gloss, and I think that we are done. So the one that I have on hand right now is just this one right here. This is by Shea Moisture, and this is just their Shea Butter Lip Balm, which I don't understand why they call it a lip balm, because this is literally like a clear gloss. But you know what? Whatevs. We're done. Alrighty guys, so this is my face chart recreation all complete. Obviously by no means is it perfect at all, but I don't think we totally butchered this look either. Guys, I had so much fun with this today. Like I said in the beginning, normally when I recreate a look, honestly just sit on my bed, play with the makeup, recreate the look, and post it on Instagram. But it was a nice change to actually sit down with you guys and actually talk about step by step and explain and show you guys me recreating a look. And another face chart at that, because I'm obsessed with these things and it's something that I definitely want to start recreating more of. So definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram so you don't miss out on any of the fun. Plus, Halloween is quickly making its approach. If you've been following me for a long time, then you already know that is my all-time favorite holiday. So yes, I will be doing some looks for YouTube as I did last year, but sometimes there are going to be some looks that maybe aren't too intricate, or maybe I just want to randomly do it and post it on the gram, and you don't want to miss them. So definitely go follow me. So yeah, clearly all my work here is done, so I don't really want to keep this outro too long, but I do just want to say a big thank you. We hit 1,200 subscribers since my last video, so oh my god, that is so exciting. I'm just taking it step by step, goal by goal. So obviously my next goal is 1,300, then 14, and then eventually we will be to 1,500. So that is very exciting. So thumbs up for that. Also, go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button down there if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one.